I am Liz, and I'm here to teach you how to bake a yummy, gluten-free German chocolate cake. And to start with everything, we're going to preheat the oven to 350. So make sure you preheat it. Okay, now we're going to bring out a few things to put in the cake. So what you'll need is eggs, softened butter, baking soda, baking powder, baking powder, baking soda, vanilla, salt, cocoa, sugar, and a shifter. So you can shift the powders and flours together. And this is the all-purpose flour for gluten-free. You'll find that out when you bake. It's just easier to get the all-purpose flour because what this already has is the tapioca pudding, tapioca flour, sorghum flour, and the rice flour, and also has the xanthan gum, so this is just good. And also you will need milk because we're going to use milk instead of buttermilk. And well, you can use buttermilk, but I use milk because I feel like more butter, more greasier, and I just don't like that greasy cakes. Anyway, so we already preheated the oven to 350, so now we're going to get a pan that's 9 by 13, so it's like this deep, wide, and you can either do the pan spray, or you can use a wrapping from salt and butter. But I usually just do this just to get it over with. Just do it evenly all around the pan. Just put it aside for later. Okay, so we're going to add this all-purpose flour, and it's going to take about 2 cups of it. Make sure it's even. Pour it in there. Okay, now we're going to do another cup. Don't want creases. Okay, so now that we put in the 3 flours together, the sorghum flour, the tapioca flour, and the rice flour. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add the cocoa, baking powder, and baking soda together. So. And ask for 1 cup of cocoa. Yes, that is a lot, but it's chocolate cake. So just pour some cocoa in a cup. Which I will probably use all of my cocoa, which I need more now. And it's smart to pick up your mess while you go, sort of thing, because it's just so you're done picking it all up by the end. So I ran out of cocoa in my other. So right now I'm just putting it all into a cup. Okay. And cocoa is kind of funny. It's kind of powdery, so it's weird. Okay, now, and you're going to shift it into here. And if you don't know how to shift, all you do is you put it over this, and you pour this in, and then you do this until it's all gone. And once it's all gone, then you're done shifting. So, and this just kind of breaks up the cocoa and like puts it into smaller bits, and there won't be any chunks. So there won't be chunks in the cake. So just pour this in here. Some of it will fall already because it's just already thin. So, okay, so just keep doing it. And you'll start to see where you have all these little chunks of cocoa. And just kind of get shifting until you don't want to have any more chunks. Sometimes you don't get all the chunks, but most of the time you do. Make sure you get it all. Okay, now what you're going to do is put the baking powder and baking soda in. It doesn't matter which one goes first. I usually do baking powder first. People do baking soda first. It really doesn't matter. So you'll need 2½ teaspoons. So do 2 of the 1 teaspoon. If that makes sense. Make sure you pack it in. So 1, 2, and then find the half. Now that's 2½. So now you're done with baking powder. And which I will put it up now. Okay, now baking soda. Now I asked for a half of baking soda, so in this one you want to make sure that you get it perfect because without baking soda, it doesn't tend to rise very well. I know it's crazy, it's not very much, but in gluten-free cakes, it's the most important. So make sure you put that in there. So I just put in a half a teaspoon of baking soda, which I probably called baking powder somewhere in the mix. So you need to see those 2 confused. But not when I'm putting them in, I don't. But you know what I mean. Okay. Okay, so now that we've put in the all-purpose flour, which is the sorghum flour, and the tapioca flour, and the rice flour, and also the xanthan gum, and then we did the cocoa, we sifted it, we did the baking soda, we did the baking powder. So now, what I like to do is just kind of mix it all together. Not too fast, or fall out like this. So, and I'm probably going to change this to really whip it up. Doesn't really matter what you use, but to me it tends to get more fluffy if I use this one. So, okay, now that we've mixed all this together, we're going to pour it into, so I'm pouring this into a bowl, so I can use it for butter. Okay. Okay, so now we did that, so we'll just move this out of the way, which I don't know if that's but anyway. So now we're going to beat the butter, which is 3/4 cup of butter. Mine's softened, which you need to have also. And usually it tells you what 3/4 is. So on here, anyway. But 3/4 cups would be one of these and then half of another one. So I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so now we put on our butter. We have put in 3/4 teaspoon of butter. We're going to whip it in a minute. We're going to make it creamy. And so while that's going, we're put that on the mean, but we're going to slowly add brown sugar. Okay. Okay, so we're going to let that whip together. And while that's whipping, we're going to add, what is it? I think it was 3 eggs. And then, it was really going to have 5 eggs, but 2 eggs with yolks. Not the egg whites, the yolks. So, while that's going, what I tend to do is I kind of push down all the stuff that's up on the sides. Just gets it off. And yeah, I feel like I'm funny, but okay. So one at a time, put the egg in. Sugar goes in there. I'm gonna let it just throw water you now. Okay. Same thing. That's down there. Okay. Now your third egg. Okay. None of those are mixing. So what I do is get a bowl, crack it, and pour it in. Then I get kind of so I get a spoon, and I get the yolk. Here we go. And I do it together, right? There's like some life hacks or whatever about how to do this, and I just kind of forgot. So you get all that yolk, the yellow part, of course. You won't need the white oats, so just let you know. Now that we've done that, I'm going to add the sugar. I'm kind of doing all this out of order. There's not really a certain order you do this. Just make sure you keep the liquid and the liquid and the flour separated. Don't mix them to the end. So we're going to put 1 cup of sugar, which is going to fit. Just let that get all nice and pretty. So right now it's just starting to look like a yellow brown. That's what it's kind of look like. And slowly pour the sugar in there. Don't pour it all. So you can mix it together. And this should start to get a lot thicker. And make sure you get around the sides. Okay. Now that you've done all that, turn your mixer to low. That's not low. Just so it keeps just mixing. We're going to add the milk to it. And also, I don't know if I told you, because I haven't told you the salt in yet, but if you use salted butter, when I did, I'm going to tell you that, I'm sorry. If you use salted butter, then you won't need to put salt in. But if you didn't, right now you need to put in a half a teaspoon of salt. You need to put in here in the dry ingredients. What I would do is put the dry ingredients. But now we can add our milk. And like I said, I'm using this milk instead of buttermilk, which is the same thing. We'll just pour it all in there. And then it's a cup and a half. So. Alright, so now it's gonna start looking kind of funny. Quite funny right now. But that's just your butter chunks. Okay. Now that we've done that, we need to add the vanilla. So, which it is, the vanilla is 2 teaspoons. This just adds kind of a taste to it, nice something. And then you do this, or maybe you're fine. Alright, so it's 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So now that I've done all that, now you're going to make sure that you didn't miss a step. So we put in the sorghum flour, or we put the sorghum flour in here, and we put in the tapioca flour, and fresh flour, and the all-purpose flour all together. Well, those are the all-purpose flour. And then we sifted the cocoa in here, and then we the example gum was in the all-purpose flour, and then we put in baking soda, baking powder in here too. And then here we put our brown sugar, and your regular sugar, the white sugar, and then 3 eggs and 2 egg yolks, and then 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and then we put our milk in there. So now, what you're going to do is you're going to pour this flour in, but not all at once. Just a little bit, which I probably will on accident. Okay, so let that stir up, and once that looks pretty good, then add more. And then get the size of it again. It should start looking like chocolate. It should be on low, which is what kind of what I have on it. That's not low. There it is. Okay. I'm going to pour some more in. Then it should start to get thick once it starts to really get it all together. And you can go ahead and pour the rest in. Just let that go, maybe. Okay. You're gonna get it all out. Okay. So you're going to pour. Then your pan, make sure it is greased or it will not come off the pan. Okay. So we're going to pour. Make sure you get all of it. Scrape the pan. Which I still have more, but I'll come back. Just make sure you just spread it all evenly through the pan. Okay, so now we put the cake in. Ow. Okay, the kitchen timer is going in for about 30 to 35 minutes. Check on it every once in a while. Don't just trust in the time because all cakes are different. We just wait till the cake is finished. Welcome back. We are now going to ice our cake. This paper towel down. Okay, so what I usually use is a butter knife. And what you do is you get it on the knife and just gently all over the cake put the icing. Mine is a little melting. I kind of didn't wait. I don't really like icing on the sides, so you can take off the icing to make it look a little neater. And I'm gonna put some sprinkles on it. So, okay. This is my finished product. Yes, it's kind of ugly. It's just kind of a quick little cake. And yes, my icing is melting and it's going everywhere. Okay, so that is my cake. This is my gluten-free chocolate, German chocolate cake. And so I didn't make it very chocolatey like a German chocolate cake is like. Enjoy and thank you for watching. Bye!